And hello everyone. Welcome to another restream of this fantastic spoiler log tournament. I am Mongol, and today I am with Melanzy. Thank you, Melon. How are you doing today?
Thanks, Mike. I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing pretty good. My voice is back. I lost it this weekend, but we are in power, the speaking power. And I
Well,
see
I'm glad it's back.
the runners are preparing right now because the race is about to start.
Should be starting in a couple minutes here.
Yeah, and we have on the right we have OriginalElijah, and on the left we have JarheadHME. Two very good runners, honestly. It, it it's kind of nostalgic to me because for people that don't know, this is like the third time we do a spoiler log tournament in the community in general. This is the first one that is on SpeedGaming, but the first one, the unofficial first one, that was the grand final of that tournament. Same
Yeah.
matchup. So a classic matchup for tonight. What do you think is gonna happen tonight, Melon? Because I read a few things, and I'm wondering if our runners are gonna do some things.
Yeah. I'm not really sure. Both runners are exceptional at the game and they know what they're doing. So it'll be an interesting race to watch, that's for sure.
It's gonna be interesting. We have the as kind of spoiled by Jarhead. We are doing lookout platforms today. It is the preset. It is gonna be fun. Any seed with Sam and Poe in the seed hash is gonna be a good seed, you know? And they're about to get their random number to make sure that their names are right.
Is the number going to be prime?
You're gonna have to tell me because I never remember how to tell. Me and Matt's, we make 3, you know? It's bad. It's bad.
It's okay, Mont. Math is my thing. I got
The only mats I need in my life are the shiny mat rocks from D&D. It's fine. Oh my god. That is a lot of numbers appearing on our screen right now.
indeed.
Wow. I should do that thing I did last tournament where I just say it in French to confuse everyone. So, is that number prime? Is the question.
Um
I think someone did the maths for
No,
us.
it's divisible by 3.
Yeah, and by 9 too, according to Diesel Pilots in the chat of Speed Gaming 2. Thank you for checking this. I just saw it, and we're starting. Jared versus Elijah. It is the start of the run, and they're on Horseshoe Island. Take notes because I think we're gonna come back here at some point. Oh, we're gonna talk to the Salvage Corp. Didn't actually check what was on that. It is Pharaoh's Pearl. Interesting first object, you know? Does lead to a piece of mail.
Yeah, yeah. Let me pull up the spoiler log here.
Yeah, I do know a few things.
I think they just need it for the mail.
They only need it for the mail? That's always fine. I like to hear about Kamali's father. That guy doesn't have a name, but he sure has gifts. Oh, and we're activating this lookup platform. The platforms. They all have their puzzles, and they're all pretty nice. And we get the Deku Leaf.
So we don't have a tracker right now, but so I don't know if you want to take care of that, or we can take care of it together.
I don't even have the links for it.
Does it not give us the link?
I don't even have it. But it is fine. Deku Leaf in a Triforce Shard. Just remember that in your minds. Gonna mark it on my list. So if people ask what we have, we're gonna be able to help. Okay, I have found the tracker. So give me a minute and that will be taken care of.
Thank you, Mont.
Oh, sweet HTML table. What is die bidding? Okay, so we have one shard on both sides. We have a Deku Leaf. We now have bombs on one side. Ah, there we go.
Yeah, looks good.
Took me a second, but we're back. I now remember how to use HTML tables. We're fine. More bombs. And more lookout platforms. That is what we like to see in this
There's gonna be a lot seen in this seed.
Oh yeah, I did a quick list. I don't have everything, but there is a lot of them. When the preset just wants to exist, you know? Well, time to kill a Wizrobe with a bomb.
Not something you see very often.
No, but it's always nice to see. It's gonna be harder to kill the second one.
That it is.
Gonna have to spawn next to us, and we're gonna have to be quick enough. But it's gonna be all rewarded later. And by later, I mean kinda now, after the bunk.
There's our first shield there for Jarhead.
Oh, those are very important. Didn't note them in my list, but they're very important.
Yes, they are actually required. Both of them, actually.
Oh wow, both of them.
Required.
Oh, that is true. Angular Cave.
Yes.
I just saw that. And we find a grapple on Elijah's side. Another very required item tonight. Because I should probably figure out how the tracker for the dungeons work, but there's 3 dungeons tonight. Is that how this works?
Find it, maybe help.
Okay, I think that is how this works. Okay. This one, and this one, and those don't have anything. Come on, HTML table, work with me.
So it looks like Jarhead is actually rushing these platforms here, while Elijah is going over to Forbidden Woods entrance, which is not going to lead to Forbidden Woods.
Forbidden Woods is looking mighty different today. Also, nice picto box for Jarhead. We do need both of those. Pretty
Yes,
sure.
We do need both.
And Elijah's gonna show off a nice little, what I like to call the classic season 2 start. Just gonna skip the maze by just, you know, ignoring every law of this game.
Very nice to see that both runners have chosen completely different routes right at the beginning.
Oh yeah, it is extremely interesting in those cases. And a nice hook shot for Elijah. Elijah is grabbing all of those little items very quick. And Kabali's father is gonna be checked. Which reminds
Molly's
me.
father had the orange rupee there.
Oh, interesting.
So Elijah must have needed money.
Well, we do need money in some of those seeds, so never a bad idea to route them, especially when they allow you to buy some nice power bracelets,
True.
which are gonna be marked at some point. What's fun about tracking while commentating is that I'm gonna be able to just be mean to the tracker all the time. Damn tracker, being so slow. It's me, guys. It's me. And another picked up box for Jarhead. The deluxe one now. And Elijah Wind Waker diving under the island to make it to the entrance faster. A trick that is now a classic, but is always cool to see. What's really fun about having two runners with completely different routes is just trying to figure out when they're gonna just cross paths.
Yeah. So there's a couple things to do here on Windfall. One of which Jarhead is doing right now. I think he's gonna be doing Mila first, since it's nope.
Lenzo and Elijah grabbing a first sword on the top of the Deku tree. Just talk to Lenzo. Lenzo just snaps out of his depression thanks to the power of having a friend that does pictography. And everything is nice in the world.
Okay, so yeah, he is doing Mila first. He just had to talk to Lenzo to unlock the door upstairs.
I think we're gonna see kind of a classic trick. I think we're gonna see the Lenzo door store, the Lenzo door storage.
I believe you are correct with that one.
Oh, that was big in season 2. Let's go. We have the leaf. We don't even need to activate the windmill. It's great. There we go. We got storage. Then we try to open the door, but we don't really open it. It's a surprise door that's gonna help us later, you know. And now we wait, and we make sure that Mila doesn't see us because that's just not gonna be nice. And time for the raft on Elijah's side. This nice raft with a bait bag on it. I'm not gonna lie, that one was a surprise to me. And Jar just spending time the way that we all do, just kind of shuffling around on the ground.
Hey, you got nothing better to do when you're waiting for Mila.
Oh, he's getting his glutes exercising. Oh yeah.
Never skip leg day.
Never. Never skip phasing through staircases day either. Let's go. What I really like about Mila is that her whole dialogue is just pressing hey, and it works. And then you have a Triforce shard. Wait, that's different. Elijah just finding this platform. Meanwhile, Jarhead just skipping both chests. Because we're not here for chests, we're here for gossip. Sweet gossip. And since we're gonna be taking this picture in color, we're not even gonna need to take a picture of Minenko.
Yeah, that is true.
That is great. Because for the people that don't know, there is another quest with Minenko where you need to like show her a picture of her in color, so she can gush about herself. Playing some music to change the time of day. Just regular 10-year-old kid stuff. And it's time to gossip. Oh, that is saucy. And that's another Triforce shard.
3 out of 8 for Jarhead. And our first bow.
Ah, there we go. the HTML tables decided to work with me.
Now, we're freeing Tingle on Jarhead's side, but I don't think Tingle has anything necessary. Maybe something nice.
Yes,
But-
something nice, but I think there's something necessary behind him.
Yes.
Oh, look at that magic man giving us some magic. Also, look at me forgetting to even mark the regular picto box and then marking the deluxe picto box for Elijah. Oh, that is why we're here. Call Nicholas's.
Yep, that's what this all was for.
We don't need to beat the game. We only need jewelry. Well, time to crawl to the little crawl space. And Elijah now joining Jarhead on Windfall. A few more items, but not gonna matter here. They're gonna matter in the future. And there we go. Some nice music. Which I need to find on the list. There we go.
So, Jarhead might be catching up on what Elijah missed, or what Elijah did, while Elijah does what he just did. So we might see a little swap right
Yep.
here.
Like I was saying earlier, the little crisscross. It always happens on those prologue races when the routes just don't match at the first. So Elijah's gonna do that nice little storage here.
And it looks like Jar is actually gonna take a stop at Cyclos.
Oh, not a bad idea actually. Since we have a bow and Cyclos is something good. Bit of trouble to aim at the frog himself, but there we go. Few shots, and that's a not dead frog, but a flailing frog. There's only 3 places where Cyclos can be in this game, and Northern Triangle Island is not a bad place to get to him.
Especially if you're already in the area. And you have to be sailing around that area anyways.
Yeah, and there we go. Fire and ice arrows. It's always nice to get.
Not nice to see a bow locked behind a bow, though.
Not the best, but at the same time, when you know about it, not the worst.
True.
And time to face through the stairs once again to talk to Mila. Just say yes a bunch. So with those newfound fire and ice powers, looks like Jarhead is going straight to Fire Mountain. Meanwhile, Elijah getting his second Triforce shard. And now just warping to the top. Oh, taking a little stop here to open this chest for an extra heart.
Interesting. You don't see that very often in spoiler log races.
Usually you see it from players that know that this sport art is going to be their only safety in the run. So, looking bad for a special someone. And meanwhile, Jarhead having to climb the mountain pretty regularly right now because no swords to make it a little faster, but that is fine. We're making our way up. Targarok not knocking us down. Everything is fine. And Jar now inside of a very special volcano. I don't understand this volcano. So we don't have a skull hammer right now, so we're gonna need to do some nice little tricks.
Yeah, the skull hammer isn't in a very nice location.
It is not. But thankfully, we can just settle through the gate. And meanwhile, Elijah getting a nice piece of the Triforce, followed by a nice bow. And then, oh, Jarhead getting a different first sword than Elijah. So they're both on Hero's sword, but they got different ones. When sailing from Fire Mountain straight to another island.
There's that double magic there for Elijah.
But more importantly, here's that skull necklace. Oh yeah. That's why I'm here. And time to climb yet another platform for Jarhead. If you didn't know this was the look up platform preset, now you know. Oh, platform, what are you giving us today? Oh, nice grapple. I do love me some grappling hook.
It's pretty nice.
Here comes the common melody for Elijah. And here comes the grappling hook on the tracker, because the first time it didn't work. Probably on me.
Jar now at Paw Print, which leads to our first dungeon, Dragon Roost.
Interesting. Who decided to put this even closer to Windfall? Weird.
And it looks like Elijah is not going to be very far behind coming into the dungeon.
Yeah, and Elijah does have a nice little hook shot on top. So they have different items. It's interesting right now.
So Elijah has the hook shot, but he doesn't have the ice arrows.
And he doesn't have a shield. So.
Oh, true. Yeah.
It's one of those things that's pretty easy to see. Even if I missed the tracking that, it would have been easy to see, but no. And Jarhead is going to use that nice little trick where you shoot down the platform to create an elevator, as I like to call it. There's the word lava in elevator. It fits. It doesn't even sound like a pun until you say it is.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that you were making a pun there.
It has the word lava in it. A few arrows later, there we go. And Elijah's gonna be doing exactly the same thing. There's a few things we want in this dungeon, but there is not that much.
Yeah. Jarhead actually gonna fly over to skip quite a bit of the dungeon here.
That's an interesting trick. Oh, Elijah's gonna be trying something weird. I like it, but not enough height for that.
Is that possible to do?
I'm not sure.
I don't
I'm
think
not
I've
sure.
ever seen that before.
I think it was a try, but oh, is the platform not down?
Oh.
Oh, that is sad.
I didn't see that he missed it.
I really thought it was down. The second I see a runner just flying towards it, I believe in it. 100%. Also really miss what Jarhead just got.
Yeah.
Small
Sorry.
key?
Me too.
A small key. A small key.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, Elijah's also going that side. So we're opening this warp bot here. Always interesting to see. Using the bombs to break that little barrier here. Skipping the chest in the dark here. And here we are in the rat room. Breaking another barrier.
Grabbing the
Oh.
most important item, of course.
Oh, that is interesting. I like seeing bottles.
Me too. Bottles normally mean one thing, and I like that one thing.
It is a very special thing that we can do for a very special someone. Oh, and the
Elijah
elevator just...
missing it.
Yeah. It took off without him. Reminds me of those... Like back in the days, before they realized it was a bad idea, elevators used to be just like this continuous circle that they just went back down and back up all the time. And you could just like take them while they were already going up between. It was weird. It was weird. For a while, they even had like elevator drivers. There's weird parts of this story. Elijah now doing pretty much exactly what Jarhead was doing.
Yep, Elijah is also going to grab that bottle, so...
Yeah, and here we are with another try for Jarhead. That's number
halfway
4.
through with those shards.
Yeah. And there's another one inside of this dungeon, because as we know, 3 bosses do give Triforce shards. So it's never a surprise. Oh, and I see some people are already happy about the incoming soup. Oh, equipping the bottle, so we're gonna be preparing for something. We're gonna take the chest on the left, because the chest on the left has a special something in it. And we're gonna be taking this ferry.
And it's our first boss.
Yeah, and interesting to note, on the brief second, if you had really good eyes, you could see that Jarhead's bow just changed a little. We are in fact now in possession of the light arrows. Meanwhile, Elijah getting that nice little Triforce shard. Grabbing the tail for the second time here. Meanwhile, Elijah in the air during the cutscene. But everything is fine. We had to leave. Well, I'm just gonna open this chest for the big key. That is interesting. I like it.
Who needs to do storage?
And now we get to see the fire and ice arrows for him, which were the light arrows for Jarhead.
Yep.
And we're gonna throw that pot. Make sure to not jump on the ferry and catch that ferry. Really not a lot of difference between the two right now.
Yeah, no.
About half a boss of difference, even after all of the small little unfortunate things that happened to Elijah. And there we go. That's a dead Goma. And now I need to figure out how to mark it. Oh, I think I see it. I think I see it. They're figuring things out. Elijah making the nice decision to actually just step a little on the left to dodge fireballs. And another Triforce shard for Jarhead. We're 28 minutes in. They're both about to have defeated the first boss. We have 5 shards, full light arrows. I don't think there's gonna be much stopping our runners soon.
Yeah, spoiler log races, they don't last very long.
Oh, that is good. I do work at 7 a.m. tomorrow, so.
No.
Oh, and Elijah using that bow to make some quick damage to Goma. Interesting way to use it. Jarhead is going to be flying to the entrance of Forbidden Woods, as we saw earlier, which was not exactly Forbidden Woods. And SpeedGaming rating with a party of 32. Welcome everyone. I think you guys were watching exactly the same game, the same tournament, but 2 different runners. I hope it went well for you. Welcome to this race between JarheadHME and OriginalElijah. Things are going fast, things are going quick. Just already 5 shards in. There we go, time to skip the maze by using some nice little sword slashes. And meanwhile, Elijah now sailing to Fire Mountain. Alright, grabbing that hook shot, which I need to mark. Not gonna lie, when I saw Jarhead going inside of this place with bombs, I was like, why is he using like the hook shot trick? Then I remembered the hook shot is here. Now we're one worker diving under the island once again. Because there's something very important on the top of the Deku terrain. Elijah's starting to climb the mountain here. A clutch use with that sword slash right there.
So yeah, just another instance of switching checks here.
Yeah, we already saw both of those things, but we sure need to see them again. There we go, an extra sword for Jarhead. We now have the Uncharged Master Sword. Which still it still does as much damage as the fully charged one, so it's interesting.
It
We
just
need
can't
to charge a
break the
sword.
barrier.
Yeah. Good thing there's no barriers in the game. Oh wait, there's one. And Elijah now grabbing the Uncharged Master Sword at a different place. Really, right now? There's a bait bag for Jarhead that's missing compared to Elijah, and there's a shield that's missing.
And
Or
Jar also doesn't have those power bracelets.
oh, that is true. There's not a lot between those two right now.
Oh,
This
but
is a
Elijah doesn't have the light arrows yet either.
there's really not a lot between those two today.
Yeah, it's like 1-to-1 with items that they need.
And Jarhead is going to be grabbing the bait bag on the raft here.
Yep, and the power bracelets, as we saw earlier, are just from Beetle.
Yeah, a nice little Beetle 20. That is not a lot to pay for gold. So
True, it's pretty cheap.
very cheap gold. Maybe it's fool's gold. It still makes us feel strong, so I'll take it. Oh, and Elijah using those fire arrows that he got to make short work of the Wizrobe here. He's gonna be doing the same to the second. Meanwhile, Jarhead buying those power bracelets.
Yep. And Jar is also going to buy some bait because he is at outset ready to throw a big pig.
Yeah, and meanwhile, Elijah just got the hero shield. So they're looking very similar once again.
Yeah, I think they're all caught up except for the light arrows on Elijah's side.
Yeah. This is going to be a close one, everyone. It's going to be a very close one.
It's to be expected with runners that are on pretty much equal level between the two of them, so.
Yeah, two extremely good runners.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good runners in this tournament, though. So
That's true.
please
It's gonna
stay.
be a scary tournament.
Yeah, please stay tuned for this one because there is a lot of action still to come, and it is going to be amazing. Well, time to throw a pig really hard. And they're both going to be doing the thing at about the same time. And the pig has been yeeted for Elijah. Meanwhile, Jarhead is setting up to yeet. With a different setup than the ones we're used to, but I think it's gonna work.
It does indeed.
That was close to not working. But it did work.
The
pig is in the water.
water.
It's fine, just swim into it. And here's the mirror shield for Elijah. And if you swim into it, the pig just... It's not a good swimmer. It lets you push him. Which is gonna save Jarhead right now. Dropping the pig gently, because throwing it makes it miss the bait sometime. And here we go, another mirror shield. Both of our runners with mirror shields right now. Meanwhile, Elijah about to go see Grandma. And I think there's a nice little something we can do on this island, thanks to this mirror shield now.
Yep, we're not quite done with Outset Island.
Yeah, and a piece of art for Jarhead. Not exactly what we wanted, but we'll take it. The game kind of forces it. It's in the script. Here we go. That is a note from Grandma, and it is the iron boots. An item that makes you go slower, but also faster when you need it, because it is very slow to not be able to do things. Oh, and we're going inside of where a savage labyrinth is. But it is a much nicer island tonight. It's angular. In all of its mind-defying... all of its gravity-defying pleasure. Oh my god. I do not like this block. And Jarhead going for an older setup, but it still checks out. Still a very good setup. And while just setting up for the new one, where you push the block here and just get out of the way just soon enough. Sadly, just missing this jump a little, having to climb back up. And Jarhead getting a Master Sword. It's all charged.
Need one more of those.
Yeah, it's only off charge right now. Can't break barriers yet.
Alright, Jarhead heading over to Horseshoe Island.
The place of all beginnings in this sea.
True. That is where they started.
And Elijah getting that off-charge Master Sword too.
And I would not be surprised if Elijah follows right behind Jarhead over to Horseshoe.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised by that. Not one bit.
There is some stuff we need over there.
Yeah, there is something interesting inside of that island. Behind the gulf lies something strange.
Jarhead not having any trouble skipping golf here.
The only thing that's keeping me from skipping golf is just liking golf. It is a nice game. I haven't played the last the last Mario Golf, but it's probably good. And here we are inside of Golf Temple. I mean Wind Temple. It is, yes, Golf Temple. With our friend Onion Boy.
So, if I remember correctly, I think we're gonna see a go mode here.
I am pretty sure that is what we're gonna see, because I'm looking at my notes right now and I don't see anything in the dungeon.
Same.
So yeah, we're just here for golf and for glory.
No, Jarhead fell.
Oh, that is a shame. Now he has to just take care of that with Robe, so it's not in the way anymore. And since we don't have the trees planted, we're gonna have to just fly regularly. Elijah dodging the fireballs here, so it is good for him. Really, both of them trading like small little mistakes, but nothing major right now. They're playing very well tonight.
That they are.
Oh, little problem with the Armos here. Thankfully, the Armos just respect your personal space after hitting you. So it's easy to pick back Makar from the ground. So I've been informed by one of my friends that likes Aki that there is a player that is called Makar in the NHL now. He's a lot taller than our Makar, though, so not as cute. There we go, the grate is open. Oh, what a snipe from that was Rogue.
That was not good.
Yeah, not good for Elijah. Thankfully, Makar falling on the platform, so not too much to fly back up.
True.
Meanwhile, Jarhead using a nice little trick where it's called ice sliding, where you just move a little while your hookshot is shooting, and it allows you to just go through walls. It's interesting.
So the only thing that these two will need in Wind Temple then to get through it is a small key, which I have a feeling Jarhead is working towards right now.
Yep.
I didn't look where small keys are.
No, I completely forgot that one. Oh, and welcome to the chat, CTL. Feel free to lurk all you want. I was having a bit of trouble with the hell slide here. But I believe in Elijah. There we go. The belief was founded. And there we go, a small key for Jarhead. I'll be right back.
Ready? Jarhead gonna store this chest to finish up the dungeon now. The race is going well, Scythiel. Both runners are pretty equally matched up right now. Elijah needs to get his light arrow still off of Cyclos. But otherwise, they're neck and neck here.
And I am back. Just had to deal with a pesky little spider.
No.
Was like straight on the monitor too. It was quite weird.
Oh.
Keeping Kaposh here. Like the runners right now.
Looks like Elijah is storing the same chest and go-moding Wind Temple as well.
Oh my god. Honestly, it's a very interesting chest to do storage with, since they needed a small key that was right next to it. No need to climb back up.
It was convenient.
Yeah. Also, it allowed them to show off that nice little trick with the iron boots and just grabbing the ledge or doing sword slashes to not fall. It's interesting. Okay, don't fall here. That is the most dangerous place to fall. And on Jarhead's side. And here's a songstone that really doesn't block anyone, especially not with storage.
What? There's a songstone there?
Yeah, apparently. I've been told that you need to play... If you play music for that stone, it will break. But I don't see why we need to do that.
It's not just a decorative rock?
I mean, songstones kind of are decorative rocks. So. Hey, here's Mulgera. Oh my god, Jar's doing that. I forgot he does that. Basically, he's stopping the tongue from going back, allowing him to hit it more times.
He attempted to do that. Didn't like get that though.
I mean, we're still at 4 right now, so that is something. 4 to 12, I think. It is a really hard trick, which is why we don't see it often in Rando, but it is interesting to see some people trying to do it.
Yeah, I've seen Jar do it a couple times, but it's not an easy one to get consistently.
Here's a more usual trick. The Mulgara snipes in midair. That is a more usual one.
Yeah, that's true, Jaywiz. It doesn't work unless you basically get it first try right away.
Yeah, but it is still an interesting one to see. It's an interesting beast. Oh, Mulgera just sky dropping on top
Oh, that's not good.
of Jarhead. We're now at 1 heart. So let's hope that no damages come our way.
Maybe Jar should have grabbed that chest from Lenzo's house.
Maybe. And there we go. Saved by the cutscene. Meanwhile, Elijah grabbing the tongue in midair. And also trying to go for that second snipe while the tongue goes back inside of the ground. But that is a very hard one to get. It's one of those tricks that is so hard to get that some people did not believe in it until like a few people got it. I've seen it like 3 times and I still don't believe it. There we go, Elijah, really not far behind. Taking care of Mulgera too. Which reminds me, I need to click on this little button here. Done. And on this little button here. Triforce Charge 6. The joys of comment tracking.
So Jarhead just needs 2 more shards.
You know what Jarhead needs to do right now? Drink some soup. My god.
Yeah, yeah, that too.
And Elijah grabbing that 6th Triforce Shard too. So not a whole lot left in the game right now.
No, there isn't.
Oh, that is beeping. I don't like that.
Yeah, me neither.
You know what I like? The sound of drinking soup.
Jarhead, please.
I know it's slow, Jar, but please. Did he get storage? Wow. Cancel it so fast I didn't even notice. Oh, and Jarhead is going to be doing the Cabanadid skip. Cabanadid was somewhere. Was on one of the Rockspire platforms.
Yeah, skipping that as well as the delivery bag too.
Yeah, two birds, one stone. It's very nice. The delivery bag was pretty free today though, because it was on Maggie being free. So.
True.
And here we go. We're inside of a house without having to pay for it. It's called renting. And it's what we're all doing. It's fun to be a millennial. Oh my god, that is a huge house.
In dungeon number 3.
That's a huge house. Okay, there's a bit of a problem with flooding, but I don't care. Place is huge. Yes, that is Tower of the Gods, our last dungeon for tonight, and there we go, some hearts, finally. Using the bomb to clip to the 2nd floor. Done extremely quick. Even getting the leaf bombs to not have to wait for the water cycle. And Elijah's going to be using the statue clip instead. As I like to say, the statue is friend shape. It's never going to explode. You have plenty of time. And yes, I know that the statue is shaped like an enemy, but it's still friend shape.
At least it's not a bomb.
Yeah. Bombs are friends, but you should still respect them. Ooh, calling about respect. That BMO's just not respecting our runners today. Oh, nice throw from Elijah. I really thought I was gonna miss, but that was on the edge of working. And that's all you need. Jarhead making his way to the first statue here. About to do one of the cutest tricks in the game. Jack's clip. Oh, this trick is so cute. I can't believe this works. I love it. Just roll on the ground and grab the statue to the floor. Oh, Elijah in the Armus room here.
Is there something significant here?
That is a very good question.
It must
We're about
be
to find out.
Is it the small key?
I mean, we already have a small key. Might be the big key, though. It is the big key.
Right, okay.
Elijah's just not feeling the big key skip live tonight.
Yeah.
He also got the big key inside of Dragon Rose. Also, that is not a lot of magic left. Wow. Whew.
It's okay. He has soup.
It's okay. Runners are professionals. Even if we lose our count, they don't.
True. They're a lot better at this racing thing than we are.
Oh, that is a Tower of the Gods map. We needed to pick that one up because the game said so, but still.
Yeah, didn't really have a choice with that one.
Yeah. Oh, that is a nice Jack's clip. It's making me forget how sketchy the entrance to this room was. Elijah turning his camera while on the platform to do side ops to get to the door just a little tiny bit faster. Meanwhile, Jar making it to this second statue, where we're gonna use the backflip side op setup to set our little angle for the next trick. Just gonna line our feet, this little golden line, and here we are at few side ups. And this command melody that we got is now useless. Oh, thank you for getting magic here.
Yeah, I think Jarhead is gonna have a lot easier time with this mini boss than Elijah is. Just a hunch.
As it is not that rough. It's one of the first dark nuts in the game, so not too rough. Oh, and Tuba Man raiding with a party of 5. Welcome, raiders. This is a nice little spoiler log race between Jarhead and OriginalElijah. We're having fun. Hope everyone is having a good night. And it is the
final Master Sword.
The barrier breaker.
So I believe that puts Jarhead into go mode then. No, he still needs one more shard?
Yeah, one more shard.
That's not on the boss? Where's
it is on one of the platforms.
Ah, I see. Which one did he not get yet?
Oh, you need to be a star too. Oh my god, that is the employee of the seed right there. Yeah, it is the Star Island lookout platform. And the light arrows that Elijah is needing are currently on Cyclos, just waiting for him. Okay, Elijah, you don't have light arrows, you don't have a skull hammer, you need to fight. A little bit of spinning. I think he just realized he equipped the bow and then he was like, oh, right. I need a smashy thing to do that strat. And here we are with another full Master Sword. Both of our runners really not far behind each other.
Yeah, no, Elijah just needs those light arrows after this dungeon.
And then the shard on Star Island also.
Yep. So Elijah is just light arrows behind, basically.
Yeah. Oh, and Jar doing this room from the left side. This is different. I don't like different. No, I do like different. It's nice to see.
So Jarhead is about a statue ahead in the dungeon.
Yeah, about that.
A
Half a
little bit
statue
less
of distance.
than a statue.
Yeah, like half a statue of distance. It is a close one.
Yeah, it's very close.
But what else can you expect from the two grand finalists of the prequel to all of the spoiler tournaments that we had?
That is true, Jay. He does have to do big key skip where Elijah doesn't, so.
Oh, that is well seen, Jay. I completely forgot that one. And that's why the chat is here, to track things that we don't remember.
Yeah.
Talking about tracking, did I miss anything? I don't think so.
I don't think so, no.
There we
we're
go.
in the end game now.
Oh my god. Can't say that, Disney's gonna sue.
Oh no.
Please, Mickey. I have like a dog at home. I can't lose my job. Hey, that's just soup drinking right there. Wow.
You love to see it.
Yeah, I love to hear it. Using that nice little backflip strat here to make it to the elevator a little faster. Now we're just gonna fly to this part, and oh, we're gonna try the what the people like to refer to as the one try setup.
He got
Oh my
it,
god!
so.
Yeah, that was fast. Also, fun fact: if you don't like bomb drop storage, it is completely doable to jump back to this storage spot that Jarhead used from the top of the chest. Which is what I do, because I do not like bombs.
Same.
They command my respect. Maybe a little too much. Oh, this version of the big key skip, I like that. We're gonna go to this part right here. We're gonna face through the wall, and we're gonna fly to the boss room.
Very clean big key skip there from Jarhead.
Yeah, and I think I remember Elijah using the different setup. Oh wait, we're gonna use the third setup, aka getting the big key. I forgot that one. It's the best setup. A lot less sketchy. Using fire and ice arrows on the ends, but then using regular arrows on the eyes. That is how you want to tackle Golden. Sorry. He's not a Ma, he is a Dan. Nicely jump on Elijah's side. Yes, that is Andros. Also Bongo Bongo. Also that guy from SM64. Also everyone you know that has two hands and head. Everyone is golden. I am golden. Are you golden? Maybe. It took 3 bombs, but we got here.
It's not about the amount of bombs we use, Smart.
It's about the destination, aka just for Golden, the destination is back into the wall. Just gonna go take a nice little sleep. We tested the hero. The hero is better than us. Let him go. And here we are. That is another shard right there. It's number 7. We only need one more. Also, I should really mark Golden as dead. And Elijah also finishing things off with Golden. So as we said earlier, really not a lot between those two right now. About a light arrow and a few seconds of difference.
Mm-hmm.
And now Jarhead warping to Foreskin Fortress, gonna make his way to Star Island. Gotta be careful though, because on the road there could be barrels. Gotta be careful about those. Here's the barrels. Dangerous barrels. We're now at 7 shards for Elijah too. So, and about to get hate on Jar's side.
Yep.
It is all that we.
There's go mode for Jar.
Yeah. And Elijah now has 2 places to visit. Star Island and Cyclos, wherever he decides to find him. Meanwhile, Jar warping to town with the gods. And he's gonna make his way to Hyrule. So we have double magic, we have soup. I think we're gonna see all of the insane strats tonight.
Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be much to worry about with Puppet Ganon here.
Yeah. I think the stairs right there are gonna be more of a problem than Puppet Ganon to our runners. And here we go. Triforce Shard number 8. We only need the light arrows now.
And I believe Elijah will just have to sail south from here to get to a cyclist spawn.
Yep, there is one on Mother and Child. It is outside of the island, but thankfully, we are on the sea right now. Can't just... Oh,
Nope.
God. I told you the barrels were dangerous. Barrel of the seed. Just gonna make our way past the enemies. It's pretty crazy how many enemies in this game you can just ignore.
Yeah. Kind of just have to walk by.
Hello, Dark Nut. Bye, Dark Nut. I hope you don't fall in the void, Dark Nut. Ah, damn it. He fell. This is... The little... Oh, you know he did it. It's sad. He followed you to the end. And it's time to get the final item from Cyclos on Elijah's side. And here we are, light arrows. Oh, and he dodged one. Phantom Ganon. Just being amazing tonight. The sword is straight on the pot. I thought he would pick up the pot by accident right there.
That would have been pretty good.
When they both overlap, it can happen. So we only have the final staircase left. Bit of trouble to roll straight, but everything is fine. Oh, nice double shot on the Moblins here. Are we gonna see another double here? Nope. And we're gonna take the time to get a nice arrow drop from one of the loot balls. And it is time for Puppet Cannon. And one shot down. Oh, straight on the feet right there.
Again, and not cooperating.
Yeah. There we are. Shot number 2. And here we are.
Phase 1 is completed for Jarhead.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Elijah about to enter tower, the Ganon Tower. Fun fact about this tower: every single rock and skull in the first room we just got past has absolutely nothing in them. I checked that the other day. And we're about to set up for another trick that we call a crip shot. Oh, and here comes the double crip. When I was talking about insane strats, that is one of them. And Phantom Ganon is spawning in the back of OriginalElijah. Meanwhile, Jar getting the first shot. The second shot!
Wow.
Missing the third one. And there we go, with this last bit of magic.
Not a very good phase 1, but phase 2 and 3 went very nice for Jar.
Elijah just getting trolled by the door right there. He threw the sword twice. And it just bounced off.
I still don't know why that happens sometimes.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
You kind of need to like aim for the middle. It's a weird, it's a weird thing. Drinking some Jar drinking some soup before climbing the rope because it is a lot easier to catch yourself falling when you have magic than when you don't.
True.
Oh, that was quite the climb right there. Meanwhile, Elijah about to enter the fight with Puppet Ganon, doing it with 20 arrows. Meanwhile, Jar just got the little grapple skip and the box slide, as it is called, and he's about to fight the final boss. Oh, and the script being respected. Still have that double damage from the soup, which is always nice to have.
Hitting the first time on PG1. There's
Meanwhile, Jar talking to Zelda. Zelda missing the first shot. Only 2 hearts on the counter for Jar. Making sure that the second shot hits, and then finishing the seed.
GG's to Jarhead.
And we're switching audio to Elijah now. Send your GG's in the chat for Jarhead, finishing with a time of 1:11:08. Elijah really not far behind, finishing things off with PG1. So that was a close one today. like we said, just two really good runners. I take a lot of runs between those two. And it's time for Puppet Ganon 2.
I
we
think
are.
we have Jarhead in here with us.
Yeah, we have been joined. Hello, Jarhead.
Hello.
GG to you.
Thanks, GG.
Oh, and 2 double crips tonight. Wow.
Nice.
It is time for PG3. Yours went very well, by the way, so
Yeah,
let's hope that it goes as good for Elijah. Sadly, Elijah missing the first 2 shots by not much. Only 4 arrows left, too, so I think he might be switching to safe strats. Oh, the bombs are out. The bombs are out. And we were not on light arrows, so we only have 2 arrows left. The bombs are out again. And just to make sure, the bombs are out.
Got tail whipped.
And not gonna lie, when you only have 3 arrows left, you do use your bombs.
Yeah.
Gotta make sure that every hit hits. Because getting arrows from our friends, my god, what are their names again? The Morts. This is not good. This is not good.
Yeah. They're not very reliable.
Yeah, we all have friends like that, though. We get it. So while Elijah's climbing, how do you feel about your run, Jar?
Pretty good for the most part, really. I'm trying to. There was a couple things that like stuck out in my head as I was entering Hyrule, and now I don't remember what they were. So
All I'm gonna say is that the employee of the seed for you tonight is definitely one of the bubbles in Tower of the God.
Yeah, I hate those guys.
Yeah.
This guy is
Everyone
really
says that, but they don't take the time to take them out. You don't take them enough. You don't take them enough.
I was trying to kill I was trying to kill them both, and like I wanted to not miss the platform cycles. And I already missed the one, and then I was like, okay, I'll set him down to hit the other, and I was like, wait, I don't even have to do that, so I had to pick him back up and get on the platform. And then I got boned on the jump over. So.
Oh, and Elijah right now is just following the script on Ganon. I love that script. Just...
It is a very nice script to stick to.
Yeah, and here we are, Zelda already back up. It is a very quick nap, a power nap, if you will.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh, and Elijah not even using the L targeting, skipping the little cutscene, and he is done.
Nice.
GG's to Elijah. Time of 1:15:01.
Yeah, a very close race tonight. As I said earlier, I'd take races between you and Elijah like every night. So it's always a fun one, and it was also just nostalgic from that first little unofficial spoiler log tournament, the first one. That was a grand final matchup. So
Oh yeah, it was, wasn't it?
yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while.
It has. Jeez.
We should be joined by Elijah pretty soon. I have clicked on Don, so the bot should be sending him a message. But yeah, that was just really fun to watch overall tonight. We even got to save Grandma on both sides.
Hell yeah,
I'm
dude.
just
Dude, required force save grandma and force double magic. Hell yes.
Like I said, that was the best scene to see all of the crazy tricks in Hyrule. You know the ones that sometimes we skip because we don't have double magic or we don't have soup? Not a problem tonight.
Yeah, dude. You'll love to see it.
Yeah, I do love to see it. Because it means to save Grandma. I think one pretty interesting thing that we saw at the beginning, Elijah went for Fowler's Pearl on the Salvage Corp straight away to get like a few rupees from Kamali's dad. That was pretty interesting.
I see. So that was where he got his. Okay.
Yeah, in the beginning, you guys kind of took different
And-
routes there, and then
Okay.
kind of swapped after Windfall. Also, hello, Elijah.
Yeah, talking about the
Hello.
guy, he's here. Hello. GG's to you.
GG Elijah.
That was a very interesting one to watch.
Yeah.
I said it many times already, but races between Jarhead and Elijah are always fun to watch. I like it. And you guys started completely different, then kind of crisscross paths a little, and it stayed close the whole time. It was just fun to watch.
Well, I'm glad it was fun to watch.
Yeah.
Coming out of Tower of the Gods, like the only difference was the light arrows, basically.
Mhm.
Oh, did he not have them yet?
No, it is Cyclos straight after Star Island, basically.
Okay. I see.
Meanwhile, Jarhead did it after Windfall on Northern Triangle Island, and then went straight to Fire Mountain.
Yeah, I really wanted a sword before I went to DRC.
Yeah, I did too.
And I there was a brief period of time where I was considering doing grapple skip for top of tree branch, but I didn't like feel confident in my ability to do it quickly. So I was like, let's just route around it.
Yeah, I kind of felt the same way, so I also grabbed grapple for that.
Yeah.
One thing that was pretty interesting tonight is Elijah was just not living that big key skip life tonight.
Oh no.
In
No, he
in-
just
in
grabbed
the-
the big keys.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
I
I
grabbed the
skipped
one in
in-
DRC. The
I
one in
skipped
DRC was
Wind
cute.
Temple. Yeah. I feel like I've had like 3 seeds in a row with the DRC big key right there in front of the door.
That-
My last race had that same thing.
Mm-hmm.
when seeds are like that, I'm just like, wait, the seed is hiding its key exactly where I hide mine in real life. That is bad.
Mm-hmm.
It is not safe at all.
True.
The trick is you leave like an old version of the key from the last lock, so people really believe it's the right one.
Mm-hmm.
And then
So
we're
randomizer, not protecting
Yeah.
the bosses whatsoever.
that is just bad. Imagine just opening the big key chest and you find like the big key to Forbidden Woods inside of DRC, and you're just like, oh shit. That is a problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys did pretty well. On Jar's side, like, as we said earlier, like the employee of the seed was definitely that bubble in Tower of the God. But on your side, Elijah, I think I have to give it to that barrel between Star Island and Mother and Child. That was unfortunate.
Yeah, that one kind of felt like there's just I don't really think there's anything major. Maybe that was pretty bad, but there was a lot of like really small things that.
Oh yeah, you guys were pretty much just trading like tiny little mistakes the whole run.
Yeah.
And it was basically, it wasn't flawless, but it was very, very good. And sadly tonight, not a prime number.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
sad. Sad.
Feels bad, man. We never get primes.
Not a prime number, but the prime choice for a seed. That one was pretty fun. No ankle. That's always nice.
Yeah, I like having no ankle. I didn't very much enjoy having Minenko in place of it, but, you know, what are you gonna do?
The picked up boxes were pretty cute today, though. And there was
Yeah.
a lot of platforms. This seed was definitely a preset platform.
I really
Yeah.
hate the one at Rockspire.
Oh, dude, I hate that one too.
Yeah, it's
That
so
one's
like
so annoying.
yeah. I went ahead and I blew up the one cannon first, and I just leaped from the center platform like baby strat style.
I don't mind that. Baby strats are sometimes the best straps.
Yeah. Who needs big boy strats if you have baby strats? Why not just stick with being baby?
Why do hard strat when easy strat good?
True. Exactly.
I'm like that, so I feel it. But yeah, that was a very nice seed for tonight. Do you guys have like any questions for each others? Because that's usually how it goes after a spoiler log release.
I don't know. That one seemed pretty straightforward to me, for the most part.
Yeah.
I didn't have too many like moments where I was like, "Oh, is this better or that better?" Or so.
I did like the tiny little difference at the beginning of the seed of you grabbing that Pharaoh's Pearl for that easy money from Kabali's dad. It was pretty
Yeah, I don't know if that was better or not, but I figured that it was fine. I don't
cute. I think the
I
only-
got mine from the Rockspire Center platform.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And another tiny little difference is on Lenzo's in Lenzo's place. Elijah took the time to take the heart container on the right chest for that fourth
I
heart.
considered that. I considered it, and I was like, I don't think I'll need it. I think I'll be fine. And then I got hit by Mulgarret, and I was spooked.
Yeah, that Mulgera, like all the way from your fight from with Mulgera to Tower of the Gods before you grab arts, we're like, oh man,
Yeah.
why is he not replacing that beeping noise by the noise of drinking soup? Please.
I was pretty sure there would be hearts in that first room, so I was like, it's fine. And I really didn't want to like stay warp either because I was transferring a key.
Oh.
So I was like,
Yeah, it was a
it'll be fine for a bit.
it was a pretty good seed overall though. Like I missed a few items when I was like not routing it but just preparing, and even then there was not a lot to hit. Lots of platforms, but other than that.
Yeah, it was like mostly overworld and then. Well, I guess mostly overworld, do some DRC, do the rest of the overworld, and then rush the last two dungeons.
Also, shout outs to Mila for allowing us to see that nice little season 2 trick again.
Oh yeah, dude, it's been so long since I've done that.
It's just nice to see it. It was easier than in season 2 though, because you didn't even need to go activate the windmill while waiting. So,
Yeah, true.
That's true, very true.
it makes
Way
it a
more
little
time to
easier.
spare.
Yeah, a lot of time to spare. I always like to see how runners spare that time. Like we saw just Jared just shuffling down the stairs, doing some glutes exercise. It's always good. It's always good.
I love doing those little shufflings.
I like to do like when you press R for your shield while walking, and it kind of looks like Link is just like shield sliding all over the place.
Yeah.
It's good. It's just good.
So great. I just love doing it because of how much you like jitters.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna plug our runners before ending things. We have two wonderful runners tonight, JarheadHME and OriginalElijah. If you want to follow them, please do so. Also, go follow my co-commentator Melon. Thank you, Melon.
Yes, and don't forget to follow Mont either.
If you follow me, don't expect a lot of content.
Don't follow the tracker though. The tracker is just
Me
weird.
either.
Yeah, we all kind of don't stream a lot, do we?
I think I'm the one that streams the most now, and that's weird.
Probably, yeah.
Follow Mongol. Mongol streams the most, and Mongol actually is interesting. You never see on Mongols. You never see the no mic, no chat.
So sometimes you see the yes mic. I like
Yes,
I like
mic, no chat.
But yeah, have a good night, everyone. Thank you once again for racing tonight, Jarhead and Elijah. Thank you, Melon. And I think
It was
we'll see
my
you.
pleasure.
I think we'll see you guys on the next race. There's some content tomorrow. Nobody's signed up yet, but maybe tomorrow there's gonna be some Wind Waker randomizer spoiler log racing. So
Fingers
I hope to
crossed.
see you all when that happens. Have a good night, everyone, and see you next time.
Bye.
Bye bye.